Welcome back, folks. We are in the hood again, having been away for a good few days. You can tell we're in the hood because police there look super dangerous here in the centre of London, just off Trafalgar Square. Might have a small problem today with the wind. I'm hoping not, but let's wait and see. It's an odd one. I think today's one of those days where people woke up, looked outside, saw the sunshine, thought, hey, let's go outside. Very lightly dressed in some cases. Boom. It's actually flipping freezing, guys. It's around 10 degrees, but wind chill brings it down. It feels like it's about 5. I've got a full winter kit on and it feels, it's pretty chilly, to be honest with you. I was somewhat surprised about that. We're walking past the National Gallery. The reason I'm just sort of strolling down slowly toward horseguards. In fact, there are 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is that I'm in no immediate rush to get there whilst the front gates are shut. I've got the inspection either happening or just about to happen. I'm not sure exactly what time it is. Morning inspection. What have we got here? Looks like some little dance troupe. Yep, it is. It is a dance troupe, everybody. But they finished dancing and they finished trooping. So what I'm thinking is, if I turn the camera this way, you can see what I mean about people coming outside and thinking, hey, it's a glorious day, because it is. But it will be a lot better were it not windy and bitterly cold. You can really see, in fact, the way the spray is going off that fountain, just how windy it is. Anyway, it comes and it goes. It really is a lovely day. If it warms up a teeny bit, 3-4 degrees, it'll be a really super Sunday, everyone. Now, as far as I'm aware, having not seen any road closures or there not having been any delays on the way in this morning, it should be a pretty straightforward kind of day. Happy people, happy pictures. In other words, no protests, and hopefully no rain, of course. It could be a super interesting day at horseguards. Bearing in mind, everybody, I haven't actually been at horseguards since Wednesday. Yep, I think that was the longest gap of the year. Oh wow, how on earth some people got short sleeves, I don't understand. Yep, Wednesday was my last moment there. This glorious azure blue of the fountain. Isn't that kind of wonderful? At exactly the moment we get some people posing for their picture. Love it. National Gallery looking rather splendid. Canada House in the distance. And then of course Nelson's Column and the 4 Lions. I mean, the number of tour groups I've seen since I came outside this morning, it's going to be a busy one, people, I can tell you that. Okay, let's try and get across the road. I'm pretty sure we'll hit horseguards at 9 or 11 o'clock. That would be ideal, actually. I mean, we all know how brief the morning inspection is out the back. I kind of lost track of the regiments, but I'm pretty sure that this weekend was due to be a lifeguard weekend. Pretty sure. Which means it'll be their last day until the Blues return tomorrow. Yeah, I think every tour guide has checked the weather forecast, probably Friday and yesterday. I thought, you know what, Sunday's going to be a super day. And at the moment, standing here in the middle of the road, it is. I mean, it's really, really lovely. Look, beautiful day. I'm going to try not to die between here and horseguards, folks. So excuse me if it takes a moment or 2 longer than usual. Rather not risk it. Gosh, if this sort of heaving atmosphere is the same at horseguards, eesh. Okay, over we go. Ah! Ah! Okay, all good. I genuinely don't know whether they stop. The biggest issue in London is that people are always in such a rush to get from wherever they start to wherever they're going. Now, it would not surprise me at all if they called my bluff. Okay, Whitehall at the moment is reasonably quiet. That said, we're going to have a lot of people stuck out the back behind the gates. Let's have a look at what time it is. Oh, it's exactly 5 to 11. How's about that for timing, people? We should hit the gates just before 11, which means only a couple minutes wait. And of course, I will try, as ever, to ID the horses. Particularly now, I believe my lifeguard horse list is actually comprehensive and complete. But we'll see. Famous last words. Oh, flipping hell, wow, it looks really busy in the distance. Kind of odd being back here. I mean, yes, I missed it, but at the same time, I've got that, how to say, sort of mild apprehension about what will this morning bring, what will happen, etc. Who might we encounter on our little sojourn down to Horseguards? I guess that's part of the fun, isn't it, really? We will see. I think we're going to sort of move slowly between windy, cold moments and then those rare snippets of super bright sunshine. What I did think about, for some reason, I'm not sure whether it was yesterday or the day before, we didn't see Kenny, did we, guys, for a while? It's been, in fact, the preacher, awful long time. I'm sure we've seen him this year. I don't know if he's been on any of Busker's videos, but I don't remember seeing him in an awful long time. Which, considering he's something of a regular in these parts, it's unusual. Okay, so it looks like the gates have already been closed, which is perfect actually, because the next step will be the gates reopening. If you can hear that, people sneezing. It really is that kind of weather today. That's a nightmare for anybody that suffers with hay fever or similar. Okay, for the moment there's no chance of getting this horse's ID because he's way back in the box and the hooves are pretty much in the shade. So there's zero chance of getting that clearly. All good? What do you think? Busy or not? No? We'll see, we'll see. I didn't recognise the trooper on that horse actually, that's pulled way back into the box. And this big fluffy monster, everybody, I was thinking for a second it's Radford, but no, I don't think it is. Oh. Oh, look at this. The lady trooper is actually engaging with a member of the public. She's explaining that the regiment will be changing over tomorrow morning. Wow, that's very nice. How's about that? The new friendly, engaging face of the lifeguards. Happy to answer tourist questions. Bing bong. Anyway, that's 11. I mean, we pretty much timed that well, didn't we? Someone's taking a video next to me, so I'm not going to get in the way yet. But I need to move and get the horse's name, because this horse will be off shortly. He's really happy in the sunshine, you can tell. Okay, let's see who we've got. Right, the opposite problem to the other end. The other end is in the shade. This one is in the bright sunshine. That is Too reflective. Let's see. Oh, actually no, I think I've got it weighed. It is Radford, everybody. I shouldn't doubt myself so much, should I? Yeah. Look, it's like, yes! You are right. You've seen me here many times, John, and I can't believe that you're still unsure of my identity. Our favourite fluffy lifeguard monster horse, Radford. Yep. The light actually here this morning for the moment is spot on, isn't it? It's really, really good. Family's trying to get them to turn around to smile for the camera, but I'm not sure whether they're ignoring or they're just not hearing. Bradford, the big softie. Oh, that's a long... In fact, that probably doubles as a walking stick, I would think, the selfie stick. Oh, they're actually having a chat. This is pretty unusual, guys. We know that there's very little interaction between the pageantry and the peasantry. Oh, Rapunzel, everyone. Imagine this were all Mond this morning. They definitely won't be saying, oh. Oh, he's like, get off. Oh, the guard is telling people where the horse likes to be touched or stroked, which is a great thing to see. I'm thinking the lady on the left is probably going to move in shortly. Rent a room upstairs in London District HQ. Meanwhile, folks, word is spread, it's not actually the truth, that as well as the cheese and the bread, they're giving out wine this morning. Look. You can hear behind the box here, lifeguard troopers are returning with the horses. There they are. Which means everyone's going to be told to get back in a minute, ready for the officer to inspect. Probably a captain, we'll see. See, look, this is the point where everyone's told to get back.
Girls, come back now.
They're not allowed to talk to you. Because they're on duty.
Someone gets it. Here he comes. Ah! In fact, it's been a while since we've seen this fellow here. Super, look.
Yeah.
He's a very happy fellow, this captain, actually. Captain H, we'll call him, everyone. Very nice guy. He's one of the few officers that actually come over and and spoken to the likes of myself and some of the other streamers here, which I personally greatly admired. He's not the only one, there have been a few, but yeah, he's one of the ones that came over. Sort of said to us, hey, you know, great stuff, guys, with the coverage of events here. Personally, I was kind of humbled by that. It was a very thoughtful thing to do. Recognition, people. And it's kind of ironic because a lot of you will remember that early video with this captain on his first ever day here at Horseguards. He was the captain that said, how do I get out of here? When he was in the arches, because he was unaware of the immediate geography of the yard and how to escape, as it were, inverted commas escape, back to Hyde Park Barracks. But he took that like a champ, and I know, when speaking to some of the other officers, that he was ribbed a little bit about that, but they've all been there at one point or another, whether it's going from Hyde Park to Horseguards or Hyde Park down to Armour Division in Borford. Typically the rotation, I think, is 2 years, so 2 years away you're going to somewhat lose your sense of direction in a place, aren't you? It's pretty normal. So next up they'll bring out the new horses and we'll get to see who is going to replace Superstar Redford. In fact, the other horse looks exactly like Radford. They're like twins. Even down to the socks, folks, look. Damn, it's a bit of a pity actually, it's so jammed. I'd like to go down there and find out which horse that is at the other end. They look really similar. Oh, well, what's happened is something got stuck. Look, God is trying to adjust the reins.
You can tell from Louis, yeah.
It's gotten tangled. It's interesting because I can see the guard is holding the sword. Oh, a little teeny weeny bit up. Now back. This horse has had enough. Look, it's like I quit. Yeah, something's gotten stuck. It looks like it's got stuck across his face. I'm super intrigued, everybody, actually. You know what? I'm going to break my cardinal rule of don't move when you've got a good spot. Because this horse at this end, we might not be able to get close, but let's see. He's struggling a little bit with the reins. It seems to have gotten a bit teeny weeny bit tangled. But also we can now try very quickly, if we're lucky, to grab the name from the hoof while the horse is out in the light. Let's have a quick look. Okay, so who is this Radford lookalike? Let's see. Ooh, this is one we haven't seen before, everybody. New horse. Yeah, it looks like it's gotten stuck. What's happening with questions? This horse incidentally is called Waygood. Waygood. Never seen this one here before, ever. So a new one, and yeah, there's a problem with the reins. I'm not sure how or why it's gone caught, but you can see it has on the side. Look. Sort of so tempted to walk forward and kind of help, but it's not really appropriate. It's gotten stuck, hasn't it, on the right-hand side of the horse? Even the horse is playing with it. To be honest, compared to the other horse at the other end, the attack on the horse in front looks like it's all over the place. hold on, I've just, yeah, I see what it is. It's got caught, hasn't it, over the buckle.
Royalguard had a very similar uniform, no, not a uniform.
Okay, the police are coming to help out. That's good, I guess. Teamwork, eh? Love it. That's it. There we go. Easy as that. I was so tempted to go and touch it. I don't know if I get in trouble. Brilliant stuff. It's a new horse, by the way. Brand new horse. The only thing missing, actually, the only difference between this one, folks, and Radford is that Radford has 4 socks and they're very fluffy and large. His ankles are much thicker. Just got it caught, didn't it, over the... It's a huge... I mean, for some reason the reins look a lot messier on this horse than at the other end. At least they're about to change it over, which I guess is good. Excitable people up on the bus. Oh, this horse is being a real clopper. I'm giving myself back a teeny weeny, but just in case. Right behind. Hopefully we can ID that one as well. Wow, perfect forelock. You are. Yeah. Once they finish the guard changeover, you can, yeah, definitely. Let's have a look at the list, guys. 1 second. Got the number. This is Venus, back again. A mare.
She's trying to fix it. They cannot reach it.
Wait, was the guard that was on a second ago a lady guard?
Yeah, lady.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I thought it was
That's incredible.
that was definitely lady guard because she was talking to the tourists.
He's trying to fix, but he cannot reach because...
Yeah, I'm probably scared to drop the sword, to be honest.
And the horse is unhappy. Anything happens, that's very dangerous.
I wish I wasn't here yesterday. I don't know if that horse was here yesterday, the one just before that, because that horse, I've never seen it before, so I think it's a brand new one. Venus is happy as ever, folks, as you can see.
Did you catch me? Did you catch me?
No, because I was focusing on the horse. Well, because, you know, I wouldn't really get in trouble. I was thinking about making a video like a YouTuber gets in trouble with a face and putting your face on it. Yeah, because even though you were doing something good, nobody would know that if they saw the thumbnail. They just think some guy got arrested. They've nearly finished, everybody, and it's going to be interesting when they have finished because there is a huge number of people. Once they open up, it's going to flood out like crazy. The number of people coming out the gates. Both the signs are here today, everybody. Now, interestingly enough, this sign at this end looks particularly clean and shiny. So I wonder if they've... yeah, this one looks much newer than the other one. So my one is on this being the repaired one. There's a lot of shouting in the yard, which is odd because there's no one there except the troopers.
Have you seen the video? Michelle, he cuts one of the big pockets.
But yesterday.
He posted yesterday. But he didn't catch the entire thing. He just came with the lady with the officer with the like stolen the things.
Wait, did they arrest you for the people?
Yeah, you can watch it. You can see it there.
It's amazing. I was away for a few days. I was travelling. I come back and missed a lot. Clearly. Oh, Game of Thrones. Oh, it's a Game of Thrones princess. Everybody. Right, they've reopened the gates. God, I'm really unsure. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go, everybody, to the other end. Why? Because we know that most people tend to flood through that tunnel and either get on the guard's nerves in the yard or come to this end. And I'm very keen, obviously. Oh, she said, "Can I touch your horse?" And the guard nodded. Let's see if we can get this beauty's name. Then we've got all four. Oh. Hey. Right. Wait, so was the other day the last day or not? Because apparently...
Yeah, that was my last day at Kings.
So that is it,
That was
yeah?
my last ever Kings, and now I've got one nice week.
So it wasn't completely wrong to say the last ever Kingsguard.
Yeah, it was my last Kings.
Okay, I feel a little bit better about that. What a super day, no? Weird enough, I don't know if you... Did you see that? She's still here. The girl with like really red hair. I'm just calling her Game of Thrones princess. That just walked over from that horse. I thought it was you for a second. Exactly the same, yeah, same colour hair as you. That really red. I noticed that horse as well. Listen, not that one, the one that just left, sorry, Waygood. I never ever heard of that horse before. Wait, Waygood? I'm just ignoring it. It's just, get ready for it, it's going to be completely crazy. The first time here since Wednesday, and wow, I wasn't expecting this.
It took ages to do like one change out though, didn't it?
Yeah, in fact, it was a bit slow this morning. Were you guys stuck at the back?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, I do it for a living.
Well, I mean, you'll start to get, I guess, a little bit more excited about it as time goes by and you miss it, right?
Right now, well, yeah.
Are you sure? Oh, goodness. Yeah, the lifeguard horse that was at this end before they changed over was called Waygood. Is that a new? I never heard that horse. I saw that horse before.
We have got quite a few of the originals.
Yeah?
We want quite a few.
Because the range got traps and the police had to come out and sort of help. So, oh my God, look at this. What on earth? It is absolutely chocker, everybody. It's this mad. Completely ridiculous.
You ever see that video of me like charging into that girl?
Wait, which recently?
So there was a video of me charging into a girl in white jeans from the gate position.
No, I didn't see it.
The whole reason for that was because she flipped me off, so I thought I'd wait for her to turn her back on me.
Well, I mean, hey, you know, you got certain special privileges here that most people will never have.
I hit her hard.
Serves them right. So if people are not concentrating, and it's funny, 99% of people do agree that if people are not focusing, it's their problem if they get in trouble.
Check this out.
Well, let's have a look at this.
See how I just
Oh, straight through. Serves her right. She's too busy chatting with her friends.
Well, she was playing with her mates and flipping me off, so I thought I'd get her back.
I think you did the right thing, personally. I thought this dude to my left in the red hoodie was a hit. But I think he's been here too much to actually. In fact, yeah, the other guy just told me about it. Said that when was it, the day before yesterday, somebody was actually caught on film being arrested. Obviously, it happens when I'm away for a couple of days. What are you two doing today? Just kind of going around enjoying being outside? It's a breakfast and stuff. Or?
Yeah, just like enjoying.
Yeah. And 1 week, and you've got complete freedom. Wait, you're thinking about joining the police?
Olivia's convincing.
Wait, hold on a second. That's a brilliant idea. Because then, if you join the police mounted division, we'd see you first time ever we'd see you on a horse. I mean, that would be like a global exclusive. Wow. Yeah, you on that big fluffy white police horse called Yeoman. That would be a sight to behold. In fact,
I really look into it first, but I do want to have like a little break for a while, just with like a normal job.
If you did go, for example, join the police, would you specifically go for mounted ones?
Yeah.
I mean, you would get accepted pretty much straight away, no? I would have thought. If you can learn to ride, obviously.
I'm a fucking good rider.
I know you can ride. I'm teasing. I know you can ride.
I like to think I'm one of the best riders.
I mean, it wouldn't be likely you've been a mounted cavalry regiment if you're not at least a fairly accomplished rider.
Yeah, well, you say that. So many people who I see
Oh, wow, controversial. Wow. So I haven't really, to be honest, heard the lifeguards being particularly vocal. Last week, up until Wednesday, Blues, well, I mean, you were still here, they were really on it, like proper on it. Especially the tall trooper that was over on this side. He just doesn't care. Boom.
What, right chick?
Yeah. Yeah, he's
That's because
like...
he's leaving too.
Is that what it... Oh, damn it.
So he doesn't care.
All the good ones are leaving. This is super unfortunate. One thing we haven't done actually yet, people, is take a stroll into the yard. It was mad busy for a few minutes there. It's kind of a little bit better. The two horses we've got in the front at the moment are definitely not going to be biting anyone, I can tell you that 100%. They're super, super chill, these two horses. He says, as somebody gets bitten. Okay, let's go into the yard, let's have a look. Okay, let's find some naughty student tourists in the yard. How long are you guys here for? Yeah? Okay, alright. I kind of back and forwards. I'll see you shortly. But I'll say, if you're still here, I'll say before. Yeah? Alright, see you soon. 1 second, guys. Sorry, talking with, a lot of you will know, soon to be completely retired trooper. It was his last Kingsguard. A lot of you sort of pulled me up on that. Hold on. Hello, you know, he was seen the day after. Folks, I never said it was his last ever day on duty. I said it was his last Kingsguard. And it was. And it's funny because even his partner posted, you know, a farewell tribute of sorts on Instagram. So there was no sort of attempt to mislead with that. It was a genuine video. And remarkably, the trooper is considering joining the police, as you heard. Now, would that not be absolutely ideal? Because we would all get to see him for the first time ever on a horse. More importantly, we get to see him on a grey, or perhaps even, if we got really lucky, a super unusual horse like Brutus. Okay, I'm not going to get too close actually, because we won't have the light. Let's see which two horses are coming through the tunnel. Oh wow, this one in fact nearest to us looks new. I don't remember seeing this horse before. Magnificent. Curious horse, look. Really, we definitely haven't seen this horse before. The leg markings are too unusual. Almost looks like he was running through tar or something. Got it all up his legs. Super unusual markings. What a beauty. Love it. So nice. I'm going to try and kind of spend the time in a spot where I can see in the yard as well. Because if I can see in the yard, the second that we spot potential naughtiness, I can be there fast. Big if. Very keen to see though what the lifeguards will do if somebody's forced you on the reins. We saw what happened with the Blues on my last day here, or the last day I was here, sorry, on Wednesday. I know the trooper that we're looking at on Venus here will not scream in anyone's face unless they really take the you-know-what. He's just not like that. A lot of the people actually that went to Buckingham Palace this morning stood there for an hour. I realised it's absolutely flipping freezing cold and then went home. Oh, he's asking if they can have a picture with the officers. Occasionally, very occasionally, they will say okay, but we're not allowed to pose, which is true, they're not. But the majority of the Ministry of Defence police officers don't want to be in people's pictures, looking directly at camera for obvious reasons. They're not exactly, should we say, publicity shy, but they're performing a security function, so the least they're seen, the better. Although that kind of went out of the window somewhat, given how many people now film here, and we know that at least 3 or 4 of the officers that we regularly see here are super famous, not least the officer that was this exceptionally obnoxious young visitors from the US, those girls, in that very, very viral video last week. And he was actually the same officer that told the group in the video I reposted to stop harassing and disrespecting the guard. It's funny actually, I haven't seen the officer here in about a week and a half. But he'll be back, everybody, 100%. They rotate. The reason that we see some officers here for a while and then they vanish and then they come back, they rotate between here and there, the white building just in the distance on the right hand side in the centre of the frame. That's the Ministry of Defence. That's where they're ordinarily based, in the control room at the Ministry of Defence. So they've got a couple of sort of roving vehicles, response vehicles, and if they're not over there at the Ministry of Defence, they're over here. Oh, look! I've always wondered, I tell you, if I'd see somebody straighten it, but bad news, it's still not straight. Is it something you've always wanted to do, or you just...
I don't want to be too obvious. If you move the chain, it's going to be too much.
Yep.
I need it to be... It's not.
Yeah? Is it kind of annoying a little bit? I'm loving this guy, he's a cheeky chap, look at this. That's a lot better, brilliant. Wow. It's lucky because
no, it's the other way.
recently one of the signs got broken. Let's hope he doesn't break it. Bingo, that's it, spot on. Wow. In fact, it has actually never been that straight, I don't think, in history, 300 years of history. What a top man, love it. Very cheeky, but you see the trooper's just like, okay, no problem at all. You want to straighten the sign? Straighten the sign. Always wondered if we'd see that. I think only one time before did we see somebody touch the sign, but that was the first time we've ever seen somebody straighten the sign. And yeah, he's got it, look at that. I mean, it might be, a millimetre off, but that's pretty damn good. The only reason I would always be hesitant, well, I mean, I wouldn't touch it anyway, but I would worry that, God forbid, imagine, guys, if the sign fell on the floor and broke, everyone here, all the tourists would be shocked. They'd be like, wow, hold on a second, he just broken the sign. So he was quite ballsy. Did you see that then? The guy in the orange coat, bright orange ski coat, he straightened the sign. And then it still wasn't perfect, he went back again and straightened it again. Asked me, like, is it straight? And look at that, it is absolutely perfect, no? Very cheeky, but the trooper didn't care. There is nobody by that name. No, there is no currently serving guard in either region for that name. 100%. Yeah. Unless it's somebody new that I don't know, but that name is not familiar to me. I mean, they are definitely watching every day because I mean the cameras are everywhere. But that's a good thing. Good for us and good for everyone else's safety. Yeah, exactly. It's all positive, as it should be. It's annoying how it goes 1 minute, it's freezing, and the next minute the sun comes up, it's boiling hot now. So you can't dress properly for this weather. Yeah, you got your summer hat in the spring.
Even when the sun comes in my eyes, I can't see anything. It's like really...
Yeah, I know, I have the same problem, super sensitive eyes. Okay folks, at least the tourists are posing with the horse. And I must say, I do rather like that fella for having the audacity, I think that's the right word, isn't it? The audacity to adjust the sign. Okay, now interestingly enough, the trooper is approaching the front gate. The reason that's interesting is that he'll get here, but there is a massive, get through here, but there's a massive number of people Watch this. What's going to happen? Are they all going to move? Hard to see. Moody kids and stuff. Get myself out of the way. Sorry. Oops. Oh, bro, on the left. To be honest, guys, it could easily have been me then. It's very hard to maneuver at the front here because it's very busy. I mean, look at it. Oops. In fact, we usually see this trooper, who today is the gatesman, on the horse. He's almost always in the box, not in the archers. This, wow. He did a great job to get through there, to be honest. Really did. The bro next to the horse didn't even move, like he didn't even flinch. Over that side, the tourist just came over and straightened the sign. He's not even moving. I'm going to get myself a little bit back, everybody. Look, this tourist actually looks vexed that the guy's trying to do his job. People are just not paying attention, in fact. They didn't move at all. It's probably a good thing, tourist-wise, that the Blues are not on today. That would have been a bit more carnage-like. Gosh, a lot of people arriving from Buckingham Palace now, look. And a little wave, and she's off. This could almost actually be a London tourist board video, folks. No, it really does. Days like today, the architecture of the bus, the people, the horses, the guards, etc. It really does. It's like London tourist board video. Funny story as well, people. This week I was contacted by an independent production company, and they are shooting an election, a party political broadcast on behalf of the Labour Party, and they asked to use my footage, some of it, because apparently it makes London look very nice. Fair enough, I mean it does. Interesting enough, and I couldn't really care less about the politics of whether it's Conservative or Labour Party political broadcast. The interesting point was when I mentioned the fact that there are two options. One, a prominent credit to say that I'm the original videographer of the footage, or standard licensing fee payment. It's a small amount, I think it's about like £59 or something, a teeny weeny amount of money. The reply was, oh, but on a limited budget. So obviously I said, if your budget's that limited, then you clearly can't afford the footage. Cheek of it, eh? When we all know that the Labour Party are paying this company a shed load of money to make a nice, optimistic video. Extraordinary. So yeah, I basically said, nope, you're not using the footage. It's funny, I'd always rather take a credit over payment. For example, I've never taken payment from the press. I never would for any of the things that are linked. I always say, guys, I don't want payment, I don't want royalties, I don't want a licensing fee. In fact, the only exception to that was Paramount. They paid for the Karen footage. I prefer a prominent credit, but coming back to me saying we can't give a prominent credit or a fee, hello. Not worth it, folks. I mean, to be honest, we all know that next government here in the UK is going to be a Labour government anyway. Not necessarily saying I agree with that, but it is what it is. The Tories have had enough time to fix things and they've only made it worse. Okay, we've got a good spot right in front. At least people are now coming over and looking suitably nervous. Actually, wait, I don't think we did ID this horse in the end, did we? Because the trooper and his partner came over. 1 second, I got distracted. I don't think we ID'd this horse. 1 minute. Apologies, guys, if I'm duplicating it here, but I honestly don't remember the name of this horse. Cool, okay, that's an interesting number. No, we didn't grab the picture of this hoof.
You have to ask his question. Closer. You gotta go a little closer.
Either I'm misreading the hoof or there's something wrong because it's not on the list, but I've got no missing names on the list. Now this is a little very distinctive sort of teardrop marking over the horse's right eye as he's looking at the camera. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer. Very curious to not be able to match this one, unless I'm misreading that number. Nope, it ain't there, people, which is very odd because the list is complete, and it's a lifeguard horse. It's got LG on the right hoof. How bizarre is that? Unless this horse actually arrived on Friday, which I can't see, but yeah. Anyway, it's a new number to add to the list to get ID'd. I think it didn't look familiar. I'm about 97% certain that the number I've got in the picture is the number I'm looking for. Gosh, that's curious. Horses seem to be in a really good mood this morning. I don't think the sunshine. Look. Oh, wait, she's trying to kiss it or what? She's going to stick her tongue in the horse's mouth. I mean, you know, we've all got different fetishes, but I'm not sure I've ever seen an equine fetish being enacted live here at Horseguards before. Interesting enough, this horse has got numbers on the rear hoof on the left as well. Huh? I don't remember seeing that before. Wait. I need a hoof wide image for this one. Very unusual. I never noticed this stamping on the right, the rear heel before. It's not the actual hoof number of the horse because it's far too high. Numbers that high don't exist in on the stable list.
Victoria, vamos, Janet, Victoria y Adriana. No, baja acá, no se seca. Una, dos y tres.
Così, basta scritto. Stai ne fa con amândoi. Stai tu în dreapta, stai să se elibereze.
Ahí, perfecto. Muy bien, Victoria.
Stai mă să treacă doamna.
Ya está, ok.
Flipping hell, snooker ball, stop it. Okay, there we go.
Not touch that!
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. I didn't even actually see what he touched. What did he touch? What did he touch? Like the reins on the horse? The belt? Oh. Oops. Uh-oh. Yeah. Naughty, naughty. I was looking at the horse guys. I didn't actually see the hand grab the belt. I don't remember hearing "don't touch that" before either. Wait, here's his friend. Let's see what happens now. I don't think he'll touch it.
Stai invers. Stai să trecem la sus.
Good man. Oh, more happy faces. Okay, so we do know that the lifeguards can be vocal, as you heard. That wasn't quite a get off the reins, but "don't touch it" was pretty specific. Oh, here we go. Why is it that some people just completely oblivious to the presence of a camera and stick their massive bird's nest head in the frame? Brilliant. It's in a 360. Sorry folks, yeah, I know it's annoying for you viewers when the zoom isn't sure what to concentrate on. He's absolutely jammed behind me. Look at this, to my left. There's a lot of people. There we go, look. Guards kindergarten, everyone.
Ready? The boy behind you.
Kingsguard kindergarten.
Thank you so much.
You said just don't touch it.
Oh, hold on everybody, the captain is out giving a bit of a guided tour. Look at this. I was not expecting that. What's he touring about? I wonder. Oh, hold on. I turned one way, he goes the other way. Okay, this is rather nice. I have no idea who the VIPs are, folks, on the left. Apologies for the flaring of the image as well. We're in a good spot here, but obviously we're filming into the sun. Even the troopers now talking to the guests, explaining. Aren't they lucky? This especially when you look at how many people here would like to have a close-up like that. Put myself a little bit out of the way. Oh my god, I can't even move. There are too many people here. I'm stuck, folks. Completely stuck. Sorry, guys. Thank you. What on earth? Look at this. Folks, let's hope the trooper doesn't decide to come to this end because he's not getting through. There's zero chance. I mean, just look at it, look. The trooper's busy with the other boxmen right now, but just the numbers that are flooding through. I'm guessing this actually, 11:45. Yeah, this is the Buckingham Palace lot. Absolute madness, look at it. Wow.
David, we're right here.
Fantastic. Even the captain struggled to get through. There were too many people. I'm stuck, guys. I'm actually genuinely stuck.
Alright, so who's my group? We're going to go back there.
The gate is completely blocked right now.
Follow me, guys. Let's go. Go. Excuse me.
Let's go. Sfera a casa del primo ministro, Downing Street is out.
Wow. Okay, there's a bit of space, finally. Just as the police horses are coming through the tunnel. Actually, yeah, I'm going to be smart. Wait, let me get myself out of the way. Amazing. Is that Cloppy Yeoman? Actually, I can't really know. I don't think it is. Maybe it is. Okay, here's the trooper having to push through everybody. Look. Wow. Folks, I can deal with crowds, but even I'm feeling mildly claustrophobic with this many people here. Easter holidays coming up, people. Next weekend is Easter. Oh my goodness. Remember last Easter? Last Easter is when Karen showed up. Gosh. I have no idea what we might get this year, but I'll tell you one thing, we'll definitely have this time next week. Even more people than we've got today. Okay? This is manageable. This is not a complete nightmare, but it's borderline uncomfortable, to be honest, because you know, folks, I try my hardest to be able to film cleanly and clearly, etc., without having to get squished and pushed around, but it's very difficult on days like today, really. Anyway, we will stay at the front because remarkably, probably because I was in Trafalgar Square, remarkably the hour went by like that. It was almost instant, crazy fast. So we've got tourist straightening the sign, police helping with the reins, somebody getting told don't touch that or get off it or whatever it was. I'm actually super happy that this afternoon, everybody, I'm going to my club to play snooker. Had my vitamin D dose this morning out here, that's for sure. This is beach weather actually in UK terms, it really is. Look at them all. The only thing we haven't seen is crowding of the archways. That will happen this afternoon, later this afternoon, I dare say. is this horse got like kind of really long whiskers around its eye? Notice that, everybody, are questions. I never saw that on, or really noticed it on a horse. I'm sure it's normal. I guess to help with getting rid of flies and stuff. Lots of long hairs. Almost feels like they're coming out of the horse's eyeballs. They're all here, and there's massive flows in and out of the yard, but for some reason you see most people are not going up super close to the horse. I don't know why, and I have no idea what all of these people are even waiting for in here. Even the teacher's trying to get their attention, they're all completely ignoring her. They're like, hello. I don't think anybody really knows what's going on today, look. Utter chaos in the yard. Oh, I'm just thinking I recognise you. You're right.
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, everything's good, pretty much. Yeah. A quick question.
Yeah.
Somebody said to me yesterday, or somebody wrote yesterday in a lot of the comments, that there's no such thing as a chitsman.
Yeah, there is. That's what used to be called chits.
Exactly.
They're called the chits.
Exactly. He was insistent that it's chicks.
Those chits.
Exactly.
C-H-I-T-S, chits. So they're called the chits.
I'm really glad that I bumped into you though, because he was writing in the comments, it's, you don't know what you're talking about, it's not chits, it's chicks. And then signed it XHCAV. It clearly isn't if he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Chits.
Okay.
They're called the chits. Are you female? No.
Actually, I haven't seen him out. He actually hasn't been out once today. Yeah, there is Captain H. No. He was out actually at the front a little while ago, the captain, with a couple of people sort of explaining the horse tack to them. Yeah. But I haven't seen any pre-bar. So I've got no clue who's on. Yeah, definitely chits. I feel a lot better about that already. Okay. So you know I'm a stickler for details, so for somebody to be saying it's... No, but I don't like to bother you guys. You sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it.
How are you, alright?
First day here since Wednesday. It is way too busy, like uncomfortably so, to be honest.
Crazy.
It's funny though, this morning, first time ever, a tourist came along and straightened the sign.
Really?
Yeah. A couple of times. The guard didn't even say anything. And he was saying to me, oh, is it straight? And he got it back on straight.
Yeah.
When you were on duty, if a tourist went...
There was never no sign when I did.
Ah, there were no signs back then?
I joined 25 years ago.
Ah.
So I joined in 1998.
Uh-huh.
And I was doing this in 98, 99, 2000. So
And they didn't have the boards at the back. Ah. Do you know which year the boards were introduced? At the front?
I'd probably say the last 5 or 6 years.
Yeah?
Because it's got crazy down here now.
Yeah, it has.
How are you doing, my friend?
Oh.
I remember you. You remember we met
I do remember you. I'm just talking with somebody.
worries.
Are you good?
I'm good and nice to see you.
You too. You too.
A lot of our veterans now are jumping on the cavalry page because people they're seeing all the guys shouting at the public at the moment.
Ah.
And they're like, oh, this never used to happen back in my day and all that.
Yeah, but it was never in your day, and in their day it was never ever this busy,
There
was
was
it?
never no friends and stuff.
Yeah.
So but it's gone crazy now down here. Absolutely crazy.
To be honest, the lifeguards are still pretty chill on the whole. He did say somebody earlier, don't touch that, when they got their hands too close. But on Wednesday, last time we saw when the Blues were here, it was mad. They were shouting and pushing and everything and screaming. Blues are so much more vocal than lifeguards, which, to be honest, I mean, you know how many idiots you get here. I mean, how many situations did you see that obviously were lost? No one ever recorded them, where you had to get really,
Loads.
Yeah.
But it used to be massive for pickpocketing down here, and they used to, where the gates are, the black gates through there, they'd pickpocket you, and then they'd go take your money and put your purse behind the gate over there. So when you shut the black gates at night,
cheeky.
There used to be wallets and purses all
Just left there.
Just left there, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Is Busker down there, is he?
I haven't seen him. A lot of other people recording. He will be here at some point today. I've almost actually finished. Your timing is perfect.
Are you going finishing? Are you staying there all day?
No, I'm finishing. I've got to meet somebody to play a game of snooker.
Okay.
Which is annoying, to be honest, because I'd much rather be outside today.
Yeah,
but
it's going to be a busy day today.
Yeah, it's going to be packed. Absolutely jammed.
Are they changing now?
I think any minute. What are we now? Like 5 minutes to?
Yes.
Something. Yeah, exactly 5 minutes to. perfect timing for the end of the video, actually, at the front. Yeah, I'm going to kind of like lead out at the front. Good to see though. All good though?
Yeah, I'm good, yeah.
Okay.
So just message me if you want.
You sure it's okay to
yeah,
message the questions?
Absolutely, yeah. Okay. If you, questions like that is 100% competitions.
Yeah, I was sure, but I just now, obviously speaking to you and finding out 100%, I feel a lot better.
That's why they're called chitsmen.
Yep.
Yeah.
I said a few people mentioned that they kind of used to interchange it between chits and chicks, but you're saying always chits.
Always chits. These are classed as the chits.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
If you don't clean your kit good enough, you're in the chits. And if you clean your kit, you're on the horse.
You're in the chits.
You're in the boxes.
Oh, you're in the chit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good to see you,
up. You too.
Me, right?
I'll see you soon, guys. Bye. Okay, folks. A friend of mine. He was in the lifeguards 20 years ago. Long since retired. Amazing guy. And it's funny because he was on duty here way before social media was a thing. Okay. Now I didn't even know. You just heard him explain. I didn't even know that the boards, the beware signs, are relatively recent. I had no idea about that. I assume they've been here since at least the 80s or the 90s, but he says maybe only 6 or 7 years ago. I'll try and find out unequivocally, if I can, which year specifically they introduced these signs. And it's kind of a good place to finish, folks, this video, because we were here earlier when the tourist straight on the board. Sorry, just waiting for the ambulance to go by. It is going to be a completely chaotic day here. Busk will be here soon, I'm sure, covering it this afternoon, and there are lots of other people here today. We've got a great video, and I will be back here 100% tomorrow, folks. And what's tomorrow? It's Monday. What does that mean? I don't need to tell you, you know exactly what it means. So for me, for the moment, here, over and out, people. But I'm glad to be back, and I'll be back here tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, everyone, wherever you are. Bye for now.